guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited to be able to make this video for you guys. As you can tell from the title below, yes, I have rescued a crested gecko, and I am so excited to give you guys a little background on him, tell you guys how I came to get him and how he was rescued and his history and everything. So as you guys know, I've recently been looking for an Exoterra to possibly be able to rescue or adopt a new pet, and I'm also going to Repticon at the end of this month. So I just wanted to have a tank in preparation for that in case I were to find something. So I was on Craigslist looking for a Exoterra tank or reptile tank, and I noticed that someone was selling a 40-gallon breeder tank with a stand, and a crested gecko came with it, and that was kind of how it was being sold. So as you can see by the photo, this is just an empty 40-gallon breeder with nothing but paper towel and some pellets basically. And that kind of worried me because if you have any type of knowledge of crested geckos, then you know that they are not terrestrial. They do like to be up in treetops and canopies and things, so they do need foliage in their tank, decor and things for them to climb on, and basically just to feel safer by hiding in. So I asked the owner if I could come by and take a look at the gecko, and he agreed. So I actually have vlog footage of all of that, and I'm just gonna go and play all that for you now. Hey guys, so I am leaving my house right now. I'm gonna go check on this gecko that I saw on Craigslist. I wasn't expecting to find a gecko so quickly. I just feel really bad for this gecko, and I don't know if you would say this is a rescue because I haven't seen it yet, but from the looks of the post, this guy's keeping it in a 40-gallon breeder, which is a big no-no when it comes to crested geckos. I'm gonna try and show you guys when I get to the guy's house what this gecko's tank looks like. I just hope it's not as bad as I'm imagining, but I have a feeling it's gonna be. So I guess we'll see whenever we get there. Guys, I just got in the car from getting the gecko, and I am just speechless. Like, I took some footage while I was in there to show you guys. He was in a 40-gallon breeder with nothing but a half log. That is it, nothing else. There were some pellets spilled on the paper towels, which you'll see.
Don't tell me to calm down.
So is this, that's all you have is just the log and the thermometer?
Yeah, we used to have, there were the cedar chip logs in there and all that, and I had some fake plants and everything, and they were just getting kind of worn down when I went to clean the tank out, so I just tossed everything with intentions of getting new stuff and never did.
Okay. Honestly, I'm just speechless. It was as bad as I thought it was going to be. He is extremely aggressive. Understandably, he's stressed, he's upset. He has been in this tank in that situation for 2 years now, the guy said. And before that, for the other 7 or 8 years of his life, he was in an Exoterra, but it was like a 12 by 12 by something, and they threw away all of the plants and everything and the Exoterra itself and decided to put him in a 40-gallon breeder for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I'm gonna show him to you guys, but when I reached in to get him, he actually bit me, and it doesn't hurt, but like, he is very strong. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, you know, character traits or the personalities of crested geckos, but typically they're pretty passive and they're not supposed to bite, and they're definitely not supposed to bite and just hang on. I mean, that shows me that he is mortified. He is just stressed. I just can't believe that someone would keep him in these conditions. And I want to show you the food that they gave me. Seriously. Pellets. Fluker's pellets. No fruit mix. No fruit whatsoever. No calcium powders or anything. I mean, anything is better than pretty much this. I'm not going to be giving him this. I'm actually going to go to the pet store right now. And honestly, I'm just going to buy everything. I'm going to get him so much stuff. And I'm going to deck out his new tank. And I'm probably going to have to start hand taming too, because I mean, I can't have him biting me, which honestly, if he doesn't want to be held, that's one thing, but whenever you get close to him, he lunges at me. And so, and you know, that's another thing. When it comes to owning a pet, especially whenever it's a rescue or adoption, you don't get to choose their personalities, and I completely understand that, and that's just the way it is. You know, it's not always rainbows and sunshines. When you have neglect cases, like Koa was extremely shy whenever I got him. He wasn't aggressive, but he was shy, and this poor gecko is so timid. He's so stressed from that environment that he was in. I can't understand how they think that setup is appropriate. So I'm gonna go to the pet store right now, and I'm going to just get him everything because he needs everything. Hey buddy. Okay guys, so I just got out of Petco and I literally bought so much stuff. So I'm hoping that I got enough stuff to set up his tank properly and give him just a much better life. By the time you guys see this, I will probably have already had him at least a week, if not 2. I'm going to be working with him on the hand taming over the next couple weeks. He was free. I did give them $20 because they gave me another spray bottle and they also gave me a thermometer and of course the crap food, which I'm not going to give him. I did get him some Repashy, but I'm going to try that out, but I'm definitely going to be ordering Pangea today and hopefully it'll be here in a couple days. But yeah, I'm going to go home now and set up his tank.
So as you guys can see from the footage, I was definitely rendered speechless. I couldn't believe that it was as bad as I thought it was, which I assumed that the gecko was going to be pretty stressed out. What I didn't realize is how aggressive it had actually made him, being in a huge tank exposed like that, which I'm sure you could kind of tell in the footage. I really just couldn't even think of what to say for that vlog because I was like, I just couldn't believe that someone could be so careless and house a crested gecko in conditions like this. He did bite me really, really hard. It didn't matter to me because I was gonna take him regardless. Now I do want to say it did not hurt whatsoever. They don't have huge sharp teeth or anything like that. So a little background history on the crested gecko. He is between 7 and 10 years old. He said that when he got him 3 years ago, it was from a neighbor who was moving and didn't want him anymore. He was in an exoterra and he was being fed Repashy, so that's good that his previous owners kept him in a good tank with proper food. However, he said that they were just given the gecko because they didn't know what else to do with it. They threw away all of the fake plants and logs and everything that he had, and they decided to switch him to a pellet diet because that was easier for them to do. So I am happy to say I have now had him home a week. The night that I got him home, his aggression was completely gone. Literally, I thought that I was gonna have to hand tame him for like a week or something or more. I had no idea. I've never done this before. I've never rescued a crested gecko, but I am happy to say that he has not lunged or bitten me one time since I got him home. I did decide to name him Bodhi. His original name was Bindi, however I felt that was a girl name, so I decided to give him a new name and a new start, and I chose to switch up a few letters, and so his name is now Bodhi. So this is Bodhi. As you can see, he is extremely calm. He is not jumpy, he is not biting, he's not aggressive. I am just so proud of how far he's come since the day that I got him because he bit me so hard. But after taking him out about 5 or 10 minutes a day for the past week, I am happy to say he's completely calm and happy, and I am just thrilled. I think he is absolutely adorable, and I almost named him Gator because he looks like a little alligator. I just love him so much. I feel like he's the closest to an alligator I'll ever get. I just adore him so much. I could literally hold him all day if he would let me. Literally, all it took was 5 or 10 minutes a day of holding him, stroking his head, which he absolutely loves, which I'm going to show you guys on camera. He does the cutest thing. A good diet, a proper tank setup, and a little bit of love and compassion, and he is a changed gecko. He's doing so well. I start stroking the back of his head, and he like lifts his head up to go into it, so that's super cute. I'm going to show you. Yeah, we love it. We love the head rubs. We love them head rubs. I could just do this all day. Like, I absolutely love it. So while he was definitely unexpected, I wasn't expecting to get a gecko or anything this quickly after getting my tank, literally the same weekend. I do want to say there's a difference between unexpected and unwanted, and he is definitely wanted. So if there is any videos in particular that you guys would like to see regarding Bodhi or any of my other animals, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I am going to be having a crested gecko tank setup video coming up very shortly within the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions or comments about Bodhi or anything else, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Be kind. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, I love you.